guys, it's that time again. We need to make our sensory bin for our quiet art and play class. And before we actually make March's bin, I thought I'd show you how we break down February's and how I do it. And then that way maybe it'll help some of you guys at home, because all of these wonderful treasures that we played with for the whole month, we don't want to just throw them away. We want to organize them. We want to keep them so that way we can use them again and again and again in different bins. So the first thing you're going to have to do is sort it. We have to break it down. We need to get all the little pearls out. We want to get all the little like hearts, right? Our little felt hearts out. And then probably the trickiest one are all the little sequins. We want to break those out as well. And then once we do that, we can talk about what in the world we're going to put all of this in.
And you can totally have the kids help you do this.
All right, guys, so I got it all separated out. I got just the beans in one. I used the same plastic cups that were in the bin, and I've got all my little sequins out here. I've got all my little stickers, and I've got all my little pearls out. And then I also took out the potpourri. Now, just so you know, you could keep this whole bin together and throw it all in a Ziploc bag and set it in the closet, and you're like, look, I've got my Valentine's Day bin ready to just put back in the box if I need to. And that is totally legit if you'd like to do that. I like to pull mine out because I like to be able to reuse it in other applications. I like to be able to use it in other times, maybe in a craft project, maybe in a different sensory bin. So that way it's not always the same combination. As far as what you store it in, you can store all your little trinkets in, we use these, we buy these clear plastic jars from Amazon, and we just put them up on the shelf. And the clear is so cool because then we can see what we have, right? It's like a smorgasbord when you go in to be like, I need a sensory bin. I want a little of this, and a little of this, and a little of this. You can also use recycled glass jars. So or clear jars even, like a peanut butter jar that you washed out really good and remove the label. That makes a really great storage container because it's lightweight, it's not gonna break, and it's see-through. And it has a lid. You can also put it all in Ziploc bags. So if you wanted to put everything in a zip top bag, like a sandwich baggie or a zip tuck bag, you could do that and then store it all that way. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna throw away my potpourri. It doesn't smell anymore anyway. I'll just pitch it. Now my sequins, believe it or not, I already have some of these. So I pulled the jar off the shelf and I'm gonna just add those to it. And we'll save these for next time. My pearls, if you remember, we had a big bag of them that we didn't use. And so I could go put that in the jar, or I'm gonna use it next month. So my stickers go back with all the other hard stickers because that's a year-round thing. And then my filler, which are all the dyed beans, you can either throw them in a Ziploc bag, which if there was too much of it, I'd probably put it in Ziploc. But I think I'm gonna see if I can fit it all in here. All right, here we go. I got my bin empty, and it's time to put together our bin for the month of March. And I went with kind of a springy theme. I went to the Dollar Tree, and that's what I was inspired by, so that's what I made. But remember, when it comes time for class, your bin can be anything. Heck, your bin can still be last month's bin. The kids don't care. Okay? But I love making these videos for you guys because it's fun for me to put bins together, and I hope that it inspires you. So take it as inspiration. Don't feel like it's something you have to follow letter to the law. My main filler for this bin is gonna be these styrofoam green balls and Easter grass. And then on top of that, we're gonna put some of these really cute, it's called vase filler. It's glittered vase filler from Dollar Tree. And it's very similar for those of you who did the November bin, and we had the gold ones, just like that, only in Easter colors. And then for kind of some fun stuff to add into it, for the containers this month, I went with these little mini flower pots. If you can't find these at your dollar store, just use the same plastic cups we've been using. Works just fine. And then what goes better with flower pots than fake flowers? And you can pick ones in your kiddo's favorite color. I also found these adorable little wind-up chickens. Little baby chicks. And I was super excited about it because wind-up toys are great for this age group. It's going to work those 3 busy fingers that we need for great writing and art skills. That is probably enough for a sensory bin, but I just couldn't help myself. So I also found some puzzles, and I just think it's fascinating to put puzzles as a filler. So if you've got some older kids that maybe would be challenged by trying to find a couple matching pieces, maybe look at dropping in a couple puzzle pieces in there. And then I also picked up some straws. Now, obviously, we're not going to use all the straws because that would be crazy. But I'm going to cut these straws into little tiny, almost bead sections, because I envision that possibly we could string them on the Easter grass. Let's put it all together. All right, guys, this is it. We're all done. I'm going to put it someplace safe so I have it for next week, and we're ready to rock and roll. Have fun making your sensory bins. I can't wait to see you in class.